Alrighty, we are live, people, with a special live stream. So if you can help share this out, show some love, and I am going to get the link up here for our special guest. So she can explain to you what this is and what it's all about and how and if you can help. Explain to you what this is. Miss Simo's computer going. And if you can help.
I'm sorry.
You're under Rebecca Crutchfield. What's up, Bo? You're under Rebecca Crutchfield. Oh, that's me now. But there's the link. Special guest, if you would like to jump on up, come in. That's not. No, that's why Rebecca Crutchfield's the wife. That's her one of her accounts. Besides the butterfly.
I'm trying to change it.
Here she is. Here's our special guest. So she's going to explain to you about y'all been seeing the past few days about her running the link in our live streams. Her daughter lives with the hydroplasia. Yeah. I'll let her pronounce. I still can't pronounce it right. And I've done listened to it several times. But she wants to explain to you a day in her, a life in her and her daughter's shoes and her family and what they go through and what has to be done and how you can help if you're able to help. So I will bring her up and let her start running the show.
Hello.
It's all you.
Okay, kind of make me feel awkward. So most of y'all know who I am. I'm Morgan, August's mom, the one that Simo always talks about and everything. Thanks to him tonight, he is letting me explain basically what August has and basically her backstory of everything that she has lived with since she's been born. She, of course, just turned 5 in February. I guess I can just start from the beginning, from where basically my age when I found out I was pregnant with her. I was a senior in high school. And when I was 8 months pregnant, I found out that she had hydrocephalus. They saw an amnesia shadow on her brain through an ultrasound. And of course, I was only 18 years old. I was a senior in high school, and I went to the doctor and they basically told me if I wanted to terminate pregnancy. And I didn't know what, terminating mean. I of course I saw the Terminator movie, but, that's a whole totally different ball game. Of course, my mom, I don't know if she's in here anymore, Joy King, she's my mom. She was at the doctor's office, and I looked over at her and asked her, so what does terminate mean? She said, basically, get rid of the baby, terminate, abort the baby. And excuse my language, but I looked over at the doctor and I said, oh, hell no. I've carried this baby 8 months. I'd worked with special needs kids in high school and basically, knew if she was going to be in a wheelchair or if she needed anything, I knew kind of a little bit about how to take care of kids. And, God put her in my life and, let me have a baby at the age that I or the age I was, that no matter what road I was going to go down or what road she was going to go down, I was going to be there and I was going to be there every step of the way. Her nana, her mom, her grandpa, her grandparents, everybody. But anyways, her story, she was born on February the 11th. She was 8 pounds, 15 ounces. The day after she was born, she had surgery on her brain, shunt put in her brain. When she was born and they did a CT scan, there was no brain mass at all. Her head basically looked like somebody had poured water in her skull, no brain, no sponge, no nothing. It was just fluid. And basically told me that she was going to live on a ventilator. She was not going to breathe. She was never going to talk, anything. And like I said, the day after she was born, she was a NICU baby. She went in for surgery and had a little shunt put in her head, from her head down through her neck into her chest cavity and down to her abdomen, which drains the fluid off her brain. Basically, from that point, she'll have surgeries the rest of her life from now till whenever. She had 3 surgeries on her brain because she had no brain mass. Her shunt would not go in and attach to anything. She had to have 3 brain surgeries before the age of 1. And if you guys know, some of you guys in the chat know that recently in August, she had a misfunction. Her shunt, the tube that actually goes into her brain, misfired and basically wasn't working, wasn't draining the fluid off her brain like it should have been. So we had surgery in August for that. And it's a scary thing. She's only 5 years old and she's already had 4 surgeries. And that's basically, she's had a surgery every year since she's been born, if you want to look at it that way. And it's a scary thing to know. I recently didn't know this, but I've been researching and kind of finding out myself that, there's kids born every day. So if you look at it, 1 in every 10,000 million kids, whoever's born every day, most of them are born with hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus is caused by spina bifida. Spina bifida is a hole in the back. Thankfully, August was grateful enough to not be born with a spine, a hole in her back. Hole in the back, which can cause kids not to be able to walk or anything. She only has the hydrocephalus part, which is the fluid on the brain, which is ventricle in the brain that a lot of us have bigger holes that are able to drain the fluid off your head, which we all have natural fluid. Our brain has to have natural fluid, but her head makes enough, but it is not able to get rid of it by itself, because where she was born, there's a part, the ventricle and part of your head was not able to I can't think of the word, help me out, Simo, develop. Develop like it should have, so therefore they had to put a shunt in. So I want to make this awareness out for a lot of people. A lot of people don't know about hydrocephalus, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of kids out there that has autism. There's people out there that survive cancer. There's people out there that has Alzheimer's. And there's a lot of things out there that a lot of people don't know about, and hydrocephalus is one of them. Hydrocephalus is one of them that, people live with it every day. People live with different diseases every day. But hydrocephalus is one of them, I feel like, that not a lot of people know of and kind of just put to the back burner and look at it as, okay, it's just hydrocephalus. There's not really nothing, or whatever. But I want to be able to get the word out and let everybody know, hydrocephalus is a big deal. Kids, elderly, babies, they're born with it, they live with it, and they have to look at having surgery on their brain the rest of their life. There's no cure, absolutely no cure, other than to have brain surgery the rest of her life. And, it's a scary thing to know that your kid can go to surgery, and she could go to surgery just for them to clean her tube and never come back out of operation. The brain is your main priority of your body. If you don't have your brain, your body can't function right. And, that's a scary thing and a scary thought to know that, a lot of people don't look at hydrocephalus like they should have, like they should. And, Simo says all the time, August is his niece, and he loves her. But Simo knows. I've talked to
Yeah.
Simo. Simo knows, and I think Stephanie and Jennifer and them know kind of a little bit. I don't think they knew about all this. She was born with it, and she's had 4 surgeries. So, like Simo said before, there's a link. I actually have shirts that I actually have up for sale for the awareness. There is a month. It's in September. September is National Awareness Hydrocephalus Awareness Month. And I have shirts up for sale. I don't know if you've got the link or not, Simo. I can
I don't
see
have
if,
it.
okay, let me see if I can. 1 second. Am I
But
still there?
yeah, I've been reading. Oh, did we lose her?
No.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. But
Okay.
I've been
Go
reading
ahead.
up on it ever since, we first, before we start talking about the actual stream.
Yep.
And it's approximately, here's some education for people. Approximately 1 in every 500 American babies are born with this. It could be caused by an infection in the mother during the pregnancy, such as rubella, mumps, or a birth defect, such as the spina bifida.
Spina bifida.
Yeah, is one of the most common developmental disabilities, or common with like Down syndrome or deafness.
Yep.
Which it goes on. And so there's different there's different ones, like there's the congenital, there's the acquired, the communicating, which like I said, they all the acquired one. This is develops at birth, usually after a stroke, brain tumor, or meningitis, or result in serious head injury. The communicating is a type that occurs when the CSF becomes blocked after leaving the ventricles. It is called communicating because the CSF can still flow between the brain ventricles. Non-communicating occurs when the thin connections between the ventricles become blocked. A normal pressure, one is, so this affects people age 50 and older. It may develop after a stroke, injury, infection, surgery, or hemorrhage.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm trying to read, my eyes are blurred. However, in many cases, doctors do not know what occurs, but an estimated 375,000 older adults in America have normal pressure.
Hydrocephalus.
Hydrocephalus. Okay, yeah. When I hear it, I can repeat it.
Yeah. Well, it took me a long time. It took me a long time to learn it too, how to say it. I would say hydro. I would just say hydro. Or a lot of people in here that are older, there's probably a little bit of older people in here. They know it by waterhead babies. That's what they used to call them years ago, was waterhead babies.
Yeah.
But she also, a little bit more of a story. She also, was born with that. Well, she was not able to crawl or walk until she was not able to crawl until she was 1.5. She was not able to walk until she was almost two. And then, she had PT, she had PT is physical therapy, OT is occupational therapy. She had physical therapy from the day she was born, well, until she was right at 6 months, let's say that. So from 6 months until she was almost 5 years old. She actually graduated February the 8th of this year. So she had PT every Wednesday from 6 months until just this past year, right before her birthday at 5. So she's had a lot go on, and she's our miracle baby. And like her Joy King up there, she said she's a trooper, fighter, and Nana's chunky monkey. That's what my mom calls her. So she's a trooper. She is. She's a fighter, and she's our miracle baby. When like I said, I feel like God put her in my hands and put her in my life at a right time, and she is. She's gone through a lot. She's been through a lot, and I definitely, would like for everybody to know that hydrocephalus is a big deal, and hydrocephalus. There's a lot of people that live every day with hydrocephalus, and I'm one of them. I live with my youngin. My youngin was born with hydrocephalus, and she will always have to worry and think about having brain surgery the rest of her life. And that's the scary on my behalf and scary on her behalf. And she's asleep. I wish she was awake because she would be all over. She'd be like, "Hey, Uncle Timo. Hey, Timo. Hey, Timo. Hey, Miss Timo." She loves when we come on here.
As my little sweet niece there.
So
Now everyone here, listen. You heard how many surgeries she's already had so far, and
she's had 4.
Yeah, they said the average from a baby up until her age, they are up. I think it said. Well, let me read it right here. It says within the first 2 years, the shunt will malfunction. The shunt will malfunction, and it would have to be revised, which just go back in and redo it. So here it is. She's 5 now, and she's done had how many? 4.
4.
4 revises already.
Yep.
I mean the problems that she can end up running through, she's probably had from now until the rest of her life is rarely bowel inconsistence, confusion, disorientation, drowsiness, lethargic, headaches, irritable, lack of appetite, nausea, personality changes, problems with eyesight such as blurred or double vision, seizures or fits, urinary inconsistence, vomiting. When she was talking about having problems with the learning, how to start crawling and stuff like that, which is the walking difficulties. It says that's especially in adults.
Yep.
But a change in the gait is when the person may feel as if it's frozen on the spot when taking the first step to start to walking. It may appear to shuffle rather than to walk. The normal thinking process slows down. The person may respond to questions more slowly than usual. They may be delayed reactions or situations that the individual ability to process information slows down. And the urinary inconsistence. This is usually comes after changes in the gait, which I'm thinking in the gait means like in the water.
The different pressures. It's probably the different pressures.
Yeah.
I'll take. Yeah. Yep. She it's scary too, you talk reading all that kind of stuff, and when she was a baby, it wasn't as hard on me to go through her having surgery. And I will say, and I'm gonna, put it out there, if it wasn't for her doctor, Dr. Troop, he is from Boston Children's Medical Center. He actually moved down here from where we're located. We are from South Carolina. I'll just say we're from the state of South Carolina. And the doctor that she has, his name's Dr. Troop. If it was not for him, I don't think that August would be here today. Honestly, he knows what he is doing. I've actually watched journeys on YouTube of kids that have had more surgeries than August has and are at her age because the doctors just don't know what to do, don't know how to take care of it. And, when she recently had her surgery in August, I don't know how to put it in words, how to describe how she was. But just imagine, basically going to sleep and just being in a deep sleep and it being your youngin and basically her being a rag doll. That's how basically she was. And just wouldn't stay awake, couldn't keep her awake. And the scary thing is she was up at 5:00 in the morning, and by 7:00, we could not keep her awake. could not keep her alert. She just wanted to keep going to sleep. And basically she would be in a sleep, being so lethargic that it was basically like she was basically like a rag doll. She couldn't move her head, so when you went to go wake her up, it was just like moving a doll baby's head. Her head would just like, just move. So, I mean, it's scary, and I would just want everybody to know that hydrocephalus is a huge part of my life and a huge part of everybody else's lives that are out there. It might not be part of yours or anybody in the chat, but it's part of mine and it's part of August's, and she's only 5 years old, and it's just a scary thing. And I guess that's about it. That's all I've got to say about it. If anybody has questions, I can answer. I'm actually sitting here watching the chat. Simo, do you have anything? I don't know what you don't know what else to say.
Like I said, I know that I've been like I said, I've been reading up on it, and they are trying. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong thing. But they're trying to find ways of helping before the child is born, because they can't. It was saying that it could be detected now. It's not letting me copy the link. Yeah, trying to drop the link for the shirt, but they say it can be detected from.
Hey, you're good. I got it.
From I think they said it was 8 weeks to 30 something weeks. But then they're trying.
I found out when I was 8 months pregnant. My whole pregnancy went safe. Everything was fine. And then at 8 months, I had went for a checkup, and they saw a shadow on her head, and they were like, we're gonna send you to another doctor, and just see. I don't want to scare you, but just see. And I went to the doctor, and sure enough, found out that she had hydrocephalus, and a little bit more too about her being her having hydrocephalus. I was only a teenager. I was 18 years old. I had her when I was 19. I was a senior in high school. She was 8 pounds 15 ounces, and the day after she had her surgery, she dropped to almost 6 pounds. That's how much fluid was on her head when she was born. And it's crazy to think, she was only 8 pounds. She was 8 pounds 15 ounces, and when she got her shunt was put in, and she was able to. Her body started draining it from the shunt. Her body and her head, because it was had so much fluid in her head built up, that she dropped 2 pounds or almost 2.5 pounds right at. I'm not sure what that is, how they weigh, the difference. But that was how much fluid she had on her brain.
Yeah.
And it's just scary, it's just scary. Knowing that there's kids every day born with that. Parents are born, elderly. I actually found out recently my aunt, which is my grandmother's sister, has it. She was diagnosed 3 years ago with it. So, it's
it can be in older people, and maybe like they say 1 in 500 babies have it, but older people as well, they end up getting it up in the 50s.
Yep. And then my husband, her daddy's mother's sister's husband had a brain aneurysm years ago, and they went back and tested him and found out it was because the reason he had a brain aneurysm, he was actually on a plane and he had a brain aneurysm, and he found out that it was caused by fluid buildup on his brain. He actually had a shunt put in, and over the years it dissolved, but back then they didn't have the materials they do now. And he actually had a shunt for years too as well. So, you know, there's people every day, every day that lives with it. And it's just, I just hate that a lot of people don't know about hydrocephalus. And that's why I'm grateful for SEMO for letting me be able to come on tonight and, you know, share August's story, but also, you know, let you guys know that August ain't the only one that lives with it. There's people diagnosed with it every single day. There's kids born with it every single day. And they have to live with that and they have to have brain surgeries. And it's scary. It's scary. Not
Yeah.
just for the kids, but for the parents as well.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, most definitely, because I mean, I'm a father as well,
Yep.
and to know, you know, and that's my niece, and to know that, you know, from the store, from when you told me, that's why I said she's, you know, from the get go. When you came out and told me, she was always my special niece anyway, you know, and Uncle Simo will do anything for her. When she says she sees something that she wants, I usually make sure she gets it.
Jason said drop a link on your stream.
Yeah, I dropped it a while ago. But Miss Simo just went and purchased a shirt.
I just saw. Thank you, Miss Simo and Simo. I greatly appreciate that.
So when it comes in, you will see me in a stream wearing it, and I will most definitely be wearing it in September as well.
It's mine.
Oh, it's yours? Oh,
Mine.
so now I gotta go buy another one.
Miss Simo says, "Heck with you. That's my shirt."
Well,
I'm going back in the chat. Let's see. Jason, I'm doing good. I don't know if you kind of heard the story or not. August was born with hydrocephalus, you know, and there's not a cure. She lives with it every day. She's going to live with it every day. And it's just a scary thought. And I have those shirts for sale for anybody that, you know, can or does. It's greatly appreciated.
Miss Simo dropping the link to the shirts.
Yes, thank you.
But Kathy sent a donation of $2. So if you've got a PayPal or something like that, let me know. That way I can send it for August.
Okay. I'll try to figure out how to get that. I don't even see.
If anything, I still owe her a real good birthday present, so I might add something to it, and I might just send it in the mail.
No, you do enough, Simo. I started tearing up when I started seeing people saying hashtag, you know, hashtag August and the stream. You know, it's I talk to mom all the time. My mom all the time, and I brag on, you know, that I'm so glad that I found you and I found, you know, your family and I found everybody that I watch, you know, and I try to support and you know, you do a lot and everybody in the chat does a lot, you know, to show support and I, you know, I appreciate it. I really do. And
I mean, to show how much of a fighter this little girl is, how big of a heart she has. She loves everybody, but I mean, I'm not sure how accurate this source is, which it's a medical deal here, but it's saying it says most of the time, more or less it's saying most of the time, it's got a percentage on it saying, it says 35 to 45% of children that are born with this syndrome do not go past 3 years of age.
Yep. That's why she's our miracle baby. You know, a lot of people, a lot of kids are born with the spina bifida, which is that's the main cause of hydrocephalus. It's a hole in the back which causes something that's caused from the back to the brain. I don't know exactly because, like I said, my youngin was you know, blessed not to have a hole in her back. You know, just with the ventricle not being able to develop right and the shunt going in and being able to being able to drain it. But we're thankful every day that that she was only only diagnosed with the hydrocephalus part, which like I said, even with hydrocephalus, she was born with no brain mass at all, and I mean, absolutely no brain mass. It was a skull full of water when she was born. I mean, it really was. So, it's just scary. It's really scary. Thanks for the blue hearts, you guys. That means a lot. It really means a lot. I wish August was awake to see all this. I'm gonna have to save this stream and share it. My mom, Joy King, was in here, but I don't know where she went. Mom.
But I'm gonna step in for a second. I'm gonna say this: if any of y'all, if anyone that's here in this chat or that rewatches this that hasn't been in here, if y'all end up hitting that link and going and buying a shirt, I personally, send me a message, or I'll have Morgan, somehow figure out some way where I can be known. I am personally going to have something for each and every one that buys a shirt, and it's not going to be a sticker. It's going to be something, to show love and respect and appreciation for everyone that does want to help out with this, and everyone that is interested in being educated about this. Because like I said, there's a lot of people out there that don't know what this is, and there's a lot of people out there that make fun of people that have grown up with this. I know people stare. I don't like using the term the waterhead baby thing, but as growing up, I've come across where I was in school with a few kids that had that in my age, and I was always the one that I defended people with this type of disability and other disabilities. I didn't like bullies, and like I said, if you're able to, which I know this times are hard with all this going on, but any time from now until September, if y'all are able to purchase a shirt, like I said, they're reasonable. I mean, Miss Emo, they got fat people sizes, and they're only $15.99. I don't know what
I think $25 for shipping and everything.
For everything, it was around $20. Yeah, we got bigger sizes. I believe each size it might be a different price. I didn't really get to look. Oh, we lost Morgan. Oh, I know, Jason. Like I said, anyone that can, it'd be much appreciated for the help, because like I said, that's my special little niece, and all of y'all are special to me in one way or another. Oh, there she is. She's back. She lost signal.
Sorry.
But oh, you're all right. But if you do, make sure to send me a message or let Morgan know, or Morgan let me know. That way, when September comes, up to September, I will personally send you something from myself to show the appreciation for everyone stepping up and helping out and doing a part to show this little girl some love. I mean, I'm sitting here trying not to get teary. That's one reason why I don't want to show my face. Because when it comes to kids, I get emotional as well. And I mean, Morgan's blessed, because I've talked to August, and she can carry on the conversation. She's a bright, smart little girl.
Yeah.
But like I said, we wanted to come on, and I wanted to do this to help. Yeah, Bob. See, Bob, I know, Bob. That's why I defend you too. I wanted to come on, and Morgan wanted to come on to help educate everybody, because some people, we've even seen some people when it's been mentioned, people's asked what it is, what it's about.
Mama, she's not a brat.
Quit picking on my August. She can come be a brat here. I've got 3 of them already. I'll switch you. You can have the big brats, and I'll take her. But like I said, we just want everyone to know exactly, a day, what Morgan has to go through every day, and what a life in August, a day in August's life. So, I mean, typically, like now, what explain to them like what a daily, what you have to do like a day, with her in a day. Oh, did we lose her again? Morgan.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. She's normal. She's a normal, typical toddler. I guess however you want to look at her. I don't know. She's 5 years old. She normally gets up around 8 o'clock. She wants to constantly eat. She's my little chunky monkey, like Mom said. She is chunky. She is chunky. She is chunky. If she could, she would eat all day, every day. She's a typical toddler. She likes to get up and play. She's into all the poopsies, the slime, the LOL. She's into all that crap. So I mean, she wants to play and go all the time. So it's wake up, want to play, go outside. We have a huge front porch, thank goodness, that she can get out. We can get out on the porch, and Santa brought her a trampoline so she can go out and jump on it. And not to mention, she lives with hydrocephalus, but we haven't got her completely diagnosed yet. But we think she also, we also think she has oh my gosh, ADHD, which her daddy has. Her daddy has got that, and if nobody knows what that is, it's a hyperactive disorder, however you want to say it. And she is on the go. She can't sit down 5 minutes to do anything. She has to go. And when she gets I have to give her a shower every single night. Have to use actually still the lavender baby stuff to even get her to even relax for the night. And if she don't get a bath with that stuff, if we're out, if we go on vacation, I have to bring that bottle, because if I don't have that stuff, that young one will stay up all night long without it. So, I mean, I guess she's a typical toddler. I mean, she's normal. I mean, like if you meet her in person, you would never know that she had a shunt. You would never know that she has hydrocephalus. She's as normal as could be. And there's a lot of people that say, wow, she's got hydrocephalus. She's a shock, but I'm sure she's one in a million cases that have hydrocephalus and as normal as can be.
Yeah.
As normal as can be.
Like I said, when you came to me and asked me about, tell me about the design that you was trying to use, you was needing help, and I offered to help you with the design. I reached out to Backseat because I was having some issues with it and stuff, and I was like, hey, let's just redesign this thing. Try to make it closer to what we could. And
well, y'all hit it on the spot. Y'all, I love the designs you came up with, and I wish he was in here. Sean was in here. I haven't seen him yet. So
yeah, he just went live about.
Oh, dang
it! But
yeah, I appreciate you, and I appreciate Sean. I knew that if I come to you, you would help me, and if you couldn't, I'm sure like you said, you had said Sean could help, and I know that between y'all two, y'all could come up with something, and you see that it's on the shirts. So it's it's exciting. I actually have a design too that nobody has saw, and it's actually going to be for decals for my family. It looks kind of like the same design you guys have, but it's how to
Right.
self awareness, and like on the where it says how to self awareness, it's got like driplets. It looks
Mm,
like water.
yeah.
So I'm actually working on that too. My mom, she's got friends that make decals here locally, so I'm wanting to get some of those made so I can put them on the cars, and my mom and sister and aunts and uncles and grandma and grandpas can put them on their cars. But um,
Yeah, like I said, once again, if anyone from now to September is ever able to grab one of these shirts up to help out, y'all will
Yep.
personally, get a hold of me personally, or let Morgan know, and Morgan get a hold of me, and I will personally send y'all something from our family. And y'all usually know the things we send is not cheap. I mean, this is, if I could send everyone $50 at Dunny, I would do it. And I've got stuff worth that, and I'll do it because this is something that's dear and close to me. Because, like I said, that's my little special niece, my sweet niece. And
um, go ahead.
like I said, I'll do anything for her. So this is time for me to help push it, and I will continue to let Morgan run that link and any live stream we're running in case we get some people come in and stuff. I'm going to leave the chats up running that way they can add it in there, and I'm going to I'll end up even going back and posting the link in the description. So if anyone watches this and they want to help out, you're more than welcome. It'd be appreciated. And
Most definitely.
let's show this little girl that there is love out in this world. That there's more love just than at home with mommy, daddy, and Nana, and Uncle Simo. We got the Uncle Simo.
Hey, Deadpool.
Deadpool, what's up? Deadpool, he's probably just getting off work.
Tomorrow.
But Deadpool, we were doing a little education on a day like how am I trying to announce? How am I pronouncing that?
Hydrocephalus awareness.
Yeah.
Um,
And we
my
was
daughter August, of August, she has it.
but we were trying to educate people, and Morgan has a link to a shirt that is like you can't really see it right now, but it's a design that me and Backseat come up with that is on the shirts. Miss Seema, I think Miss Seema's gonna drop the link. You're homesick today. Oh, you got the corona.
Oh goodness, Deadpool.
Hopefully you ain't got the Rona. It's what happens when you go watch Trolls 2 and Doolittle. Supposed to stay 60 feet away in cars. But no, we're wanting to educate people, and the link that Miss Simo just dropped, that's the link to Morgan's Teespring for the awareness.
And you guys probably want to know where the money that the profit that we do get from the shirts. August has we actually, her Mimi was able to bring us to Disney World a couple of years ago, and we're actually planning a trip to go back if it's open again after all this crap. That money will be going towards when we go back to Disney World for little things like merchandise that she wants to get, or we like to go to stores, and she's already spoiled as it is, but just money for her, like she wants to get her a new toy, she'll have that. I am a stay-at-home mom. So I don't work, but my husband works, and thankfully God has been willing with us too, is this stuff has been going on everywhere and has, hit families hard. And I understand that, right now there's a lot of people that are in, financial, hardship right now. But it's it will help out. It pushes the awareness. And little August, like I said, if she was awake, she would be like, yeah, that's just my shirt, my SEMO shirt, my shirt,
I've
But
got, I've got to get her one made. The persons I was having make the original ones, we kind of had a disagreement because they sent me all the same size. They all sent me like 2X's, and they were supposed to be different. And they wouldn't fix it, and I'm stuck with them now. So I've got to find another person, take that old design to them, and have them do it. But I've got a new design. I've got to put up.
Stephanie, I like hoodies too.
But
That would be if I win, I decide to get one. I'm gonna have a Deadpool. You asked if I have one. I don't have one of those. I'm actually gonna get me one that is gonna have Team August on it, but it's gonna be special to me and special to my heart. And she's actually gonna get her one. I'm actually gonna get her one as well made. So me and her are going to have special ones, and those are directly for friends and families, like you guys and family, to support, support August with the hashtag Team August, and everybody that we've become close to on here that can wear and show their support. Like Sima was saying, in September, it is all month National Awareness Hydrocephalus Month, and there's probably a few more, but for us, it's National Hydrocephalus Month. And the actual day to wear blue, or if any of you guys get this shirt, would be the day to wear the shirt would be September the 11th. Yes, I know you're thinking, why this month? Why did you pick this month? It's because 5 months, a lot of things change between now and then with everything that's going on. But I definitely wanted to push it out there and let everybody know, I personally, I live with August, her mother, and, she lives with it. She has it. And I want to let everybody know, she's a sweet little girl. She's a miracle. And that's why I want to push it out there and let everybody know about it, and let you guys know that she's not just she is a typical toddler, but she's a special, hand-picked toddler that has been put on this world from God. And there's a lot of kids that are done like that are hand-picked and only put into certain families that can handle it. And I was one of them. And I'll say to today, my grandfather, he died in 2013. I met August's dad in 2014, and we had her in 2015. And I still say to the day that my grandfather knew that when I did become pregnant, that if God I don't know this, but God was saying, okay, I'm going to put another special kid on this world, and I'm going to handpick it. Who should I put it on? And I and I can tell you right now that my grandfather probably stepped up and said, Morgan James can handle it. She can handle anything that you put in front of her. And I have fought, and I'm still going to fight. And she fights every day, every single day with this. And it's, so, I can't believe, there's a lot of people out there that don't know about it. And that's why I'm grateful that Simo allowed me to come on his channel, on his YouTube channel, and let you guys know about August's story, and also let everybody know that she's not the only one that lives with it and has to deal with it. I'm not the only parent or only mom out there that lives with this disease, I guess is what you want to call it. I don't know how they would put it.
It's a syndrome. It's not a disease. It's a syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephanie. Oh gosh.
Yeah, like I said, she had, August will have to live with this for the rest of her life. This is something that's just not going to go away. But they are trying to advance in the medicine, the medical field of how to get ahead of it before the child is born. And I was reading there are studies that they're trying to learn to find a cure. If there's some way to find a cure for it.
Yep.
Because, like I said,
Look, you want
there's
to
a
tell
lot of,
everybody hey? You want to tell everybody hey? I'm on panel. You want to say hey?
August, it's Uncle Simo.
You want to say hey to everybody? Everybody wants to hear your sweet voice. Say hey. Say hey to everybody right quick, and then you can go back to sleep. Say hey.
Hey, August, it's Uncle Simo.
She's like, heck with y'all. I said, hey, I'm going back to sleep. Uncle Simo said hello. Can you at least say hey?
Hey.
Say hey, everybody in the chat.
Hey.
Mommy went and woke you up. What is that?
No, she probably got hot. Her and her daddy stay hot all the time, and I stay froze all the time. My hands, my feet, everything. But buddy, I can climb in the bed with her daddy, and I'm like underneath the heating blanket. I stay warm with your baby, huh? Tell everybody, hey, Uncle Simo and Miss Simo, and I don't know if anybody else haven't checked. They purchased a shirt. Can you tell them thank you?
Thank you.
Stephanie, I told her that all the donations and funds we're going to go towards, we're going to get you to get you some money to go to Disney World. And guess what she said? She says, when I get paid next, that will definitely, that store at Disney sold me. She's like, hey, I'm going back to sleep.
Morgan, I just got a message from someone, and they're wanting to know, is there a way that they can pay for one of them shirts right there, one of the shirts on Teespring for you in August? That way you can get it.
Oh gosh, y'all ain't got to. Nobody has to do that.
But if you want, because I think you got to put your shipping address and stuff like that in it. Is it all right? Is it all right? I give this person. Let's put it like this: this one person is the one original Simo family, and has been one of the biggest.
Panel now, quit it.
But they're wanting to buy y'all one of these shirts, you and August both, and have it sent to you. So is it all right if I give them your address?
Yeah, you have it. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. And whoever you are, you anonymous person, you're God's greatest gift. Y'all, you are amazing. Whoever you are. Thank you, and we greatly appreciate whatever you are doing.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll send you, if you're still in here listening, I'll send you our address. That way you can put it in the shipping deal.
Yeah, they can go ahead and do that. That address is out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think nobody's going to want to go up there.
See, you want me. Here it is. Y'all keep talking about wanting me to come down there. You're going to get me lost.
Nah. You'll love it. You'll love it. South Carolina's beautiful.
Believe it or not, I've drove through there.
Yep. There's certain parts that I don't even trust going through, but where I'm from, yeah. Where I'm from.
Yeah. But everybody, like I said, if everyone can give hearts in the chat for Morgan, because like I said, this is she found this out at a young age, and she's the one that her and her family are the ones that live this life with August. And there's struggles. I mean, there is always struggles. And let's show Morgan that there is people out there that appreciate good parents like that, because you get some parents that will just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And she's actually given this beautiful child a chance at life.
Do you hear Uncle Steve talking about you? Yeah, you hear him?
Hey, sweetie, I love you.
She's awake now. You want to talk? You can talk to him. Somebody in the chat secretly just bought you and me a shirt. What do you think about that? Can you say thank you to the secret person that just bought you and me a shirt? All she's doing is cheesing. Say thank you. Say thank you, secret person.
Thank you, Uncle Simo.
Uncle Simo didn't do it. Somebody in the chat got in touch with Uncle Simo and told them that they wanted to purchase us a shirt. Yeah. Yeah. But Uncle Simo and Miss Simo purchased a shirt. Can you say thank you for getting a shirt to support me?
Thank you.
We're gonna help you get that money so you can buy whatever you want or go wherever you want, sweetie.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Tell Mama you want to go to Disney World for 2 weeks.
Wait, Lord, I tell you, we went when we went down there. If anybody has never been to Disney World or has never been to Florida, just Florida in general, it's like a whole complete another world. And I never in a million years, everybody has dreams of going or become a millionaire and stuff like that. But me personally, I'd have never in a million years would have dreamed. I've never thought or dreamed I would have been to Disney World in my lifetime because it's so expensive. We went to Universal because it was a lot cheaper. We actually got, thank God, like I said, thanks to God. August, quit. I'm on panel. They'll hear that.
One quick question. What's your size and what's August's size?
August is I don't know, a 7'8" if they want to get a little bit bigger, so probably a medium. And then of course I'm a fat kid. I'm a fat girl.
We're not fat, we're fluffy.
I guess I don't know how they're made. So I guess so I would know and not be small. I guess a 4X. I would be safe on the safe side because I've never got a Teespring shirt. Have you guys got a Teespring shirt?
We not yet.
Yeah.
We got one from the Craniacs.
Are they made smaller or are they made bigger?
They're made smaller.
Yeah, three.
Okay,
we ordered a 3.
Okay, so 4X.
It was small, so. But, all right.
Jason, if you're from Florida, Orlando, where do you live? Because I'm coming to see you, and I'm going to stay at your house.
Which that was, I think, I don't know if they have it. Did it show like in there if it was for women's, men's? Because men's.
No, there's shirts. There's 2 of the shirts that have but there's one that has the butterfly that's women's, and then there's another shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But the one the one that has the butterfly is the unisex. It's the unisex one.
Yeah.
But the other design, the last design you sent me that had the heart with the ribbon on it,
yeah.
I couldn't get the unisex size. I could only get the women's size, which I don't understand why. But the butterfly is the unisex one.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm unisex
Thank
too.
you, Bob. Greatly appreciated. Whoever gets one.
Sometimes I look like a man sometimes from the head up, but from chest down I look like a woman.
Hey, I get picked on all the time from my family. Not bad, but like just picked on in general. They tell me all the time that I'm short because I'm only 5'3", and so I'm short and chunky. And they always, you're so short, you're a midget. I said that's okay because little big things come in small packages. So it's okay. Go ahead and call me small.
Let's see,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I figured I was just joking because I know you're from North Carolina, Jason, but I was figured if you said you were from North Carolina, but you really lived in Orlando, Florida. Man, I tell you, there's some beautiful places. If I could pick up my house that I live in actually right now and move it, it would either be Florida or Tennessee. And those are the most beautifulest places I've ever been to. And believe it or not, I've never been as far south as I've been until I went to Orlando, Florida. Bob,
through right to the top of North Carolina and stuff like that.
yeah, well, to be honest, the farthest I've been up north has been Virginia Beach. The farthest I've been out west has been Tennessee, Gatlinburg area. Farthest I've been down south is Orlando, Florida. So I stay in my little area.
What's her favorite ride?
That's what I was about to say. Bob, I really don't know. Because we went when she was 3, or 2.5. She almost was 3. So we went to Disney World right before we had to pay for her tickets because you have to pay tickets when they're 3 and up. If I had to say, it was probably the what is it called? The carousel ride that goes around in a circle. And then, like I said, we went to Universal too. The whole week we were there. And that was Universal was great, but honestly, when we go back to Disney or go down to Florida again, I don't care where they go or what they do. I'm going back to Disney World in the day, and I'm gonna go and meet all the characters. We went to the Mickey Not So Scary one, and it was at night, so it really wasn't that great. I mean, in my opinion, but that was my first time going to Disney World, and then we went to that, and you really don't get to enjoy it like you should in the daylight. You got to enjoy it at nighttime, which we did get free candy. Hey, I mean, that was one thing, but we didn't get to see a lot of the characters because a lot of the characters were put up for the night. But yeah, she likes the carousel ride, I would say, and then the ride she would like at Universal. I'm trying to think of the one she did like because there was a whole lot she could ride. Probably all the rides in the Cat in the Hat part of Universal. If anybody knows about that that part of Universal.
Stephanie's saying, what is that? Let me start from the top. She's
Amen,
going,
Stephanie.
keep going no matter what you do, no matter how many times you screw up. Think to yourself, there's no point to carry on, no matter how many people tell you.
You can't do it. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit because a month from now you will be that much closer to your goals than you are now. Yesterday you said tomorrow makes today count.
Disney is amazing at Christmas. Believe it or not, I have never been to Disney World or Disneyland, nothing. Miss Emo, she's never been out of Missouri, too far out of, or even that far up in Missouri. But
yeah,
when we come here and we start doing YouTube, she got to go to all the way up to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and then we went to Michigan.
Well, that's another thing. We normally take a spring vacation and then a fall after the kids go back to school vacation, and we normally go to like Tennessee up in the mountains during the springtime. And her daddy's birthday is actually May the 1st, and we normally take, his birthday in the week, either during his birthday or the week after his birthday. And it's so sad that I'm not going to be able to take my spring trip to Gatlinburg this year to meet. I was wanting to, of course, I know I probably wouldn't have been able to meet you guys or see Sean, but Big Joe and Malia, they're up there, and a couple other ones that I follow up there, and I'm like, man, dang virus.
You go ahead and talk just for a second. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yeah, I bet you Key West is real pretty, Jason. It's just the tip of Florida, so I don't know.
I had to mute the mic. Miss Simo's over here hitting me.
Yeah, I'm not.
But like I said, everyone, when you do, if you're at Win and if you're able to pick up one of these shirts, like I said, message me or message Morgan, find a way to get a hold of Morgan somehow. And Morgan get back with me, and I will send you an exclusive thing from us. So I've already got something for the members, which thank you to all the members that we have, which is Stephanie Ellis, Bob Harris, Deadpool, Chief Cody, Howard Matlock, movie fanatic RPO. And I'm forgetting one. We got
Jennifer Keaton.
Jennifer Keaton. I think that's it. Wasn't that 8?
I don't know.
I can't count. I can't count right now. I got off work earlier, come home, showered, shaved, and played a little bit. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Because we were supposed to do a game live stream. And I had my days mixed up for that Fortnite concert that they're supposed to be doing. So that'll be tomorrow. But I know I had to get ready for this. And while I was playing, I was looking up, reading, doing the thumbnail,
Are you hungry?
setting it up. And I wanted this to be special. I wanted people to want to come in and learn and hear, Morgan's side of the story and what, a typical day is and stuff. But like I said, if you're able to, and if you can do it from now until, up until September, even after that, support the cause, become part of Team August, join SEMO and anyone else that does it. Let's show this little girl something, and let's help her have a more, have what she, let's spoil her. Let's just put it like that. This child deserves to be spoiled. And I know I helped, and hopefully y'all can as well. So what's that?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. A dream for me to come true, and I'm sure for August, to just have, like Simo was saying, during now. I mean, now whoever gets a shirt, or during September, and then of course on that special day on September 11th to get pictures of anybody that has been in this chat or from now till then that has the shirt that has hashtag Team August on it. I would love to see the pictures of you guys wearing them and showing support and finding out which state you guys are from, just the state, to know that hashtag Team August is from Missouri, in Florida, North Carolina, Arizona, California, that people from all over the United States of America have hashtag Team August for hydrocephalus awareness for every kid, every elderly person. That shirt that you purchase or you get, it's not just for August. It's for anybody and everybody that's out there that has hydrocephalus. I got hydrocephalus awareness on it. Be wonderful to see a bunch of people, and have pictures of those people that have it. Even if you don't have a shirt and you just wear a blue shirt, you guys wear a blue shirt on that special day, would be amazing to be able to see you guys, knowing that you guys are wearing that blue shirt to show support to anybody and everybody that lives with hydrocephalus.
And I tell you what, I'll go a step further. Everyone that buys a shirt, and on that day, we will do a live stream. And we will have, and I won't wear my shirt. I'll wear my shirt until this part. But we will have an abundance of stuff, makeup, eggs, everything.
We'll have a hydrocephalus party.
I will have everything messy, everything dirty. I might even let Miss Simo throw some dirt on me. But everyone that does it, he comes in, and then we will. What does it say? It'll be a Get Simo Messy Day for August, because I know she enjoys seeing me get messy. So everyone that does get that, we will include that as well. Y'all get to pick what y'all want Miss Simo to get me with on that day.
Ooh, I get to do it.
Yeah, I guess I'll let you do
That
it.
sounds good.
Jennifer says I'm still here.
Yeah, everybody started getting quiet all of a sudden.
So it's not
Yeah.
just me. I thought my
Yeah, the
computer
chat
messed up.
might have.
No.
It's acting silly. YouTube. You gotta love YouTube.
No,
Let's see Jennifer. Jennifer said she was still here. See, we got 11 watching. Kathy says I'm here.
everybody got quiet for a second. I thought my computer messed up because people were talking and it was just.
Oh, yeah, that's why I had to leave and come back, because I was watching on the phone. But like I said, we want to show August as much love as we can. And I'll get my shirt as soon as my stimulus hits the bank. We got lucky and checked our card, and our rebate was on there. Since we've been paying on a card, we got an extra $100. But as soon as it comes in, we will be getting one. You will see me, Miss Simo. And if anyone buys one, matter of fact, even if you're a channel, we will shout your channel on the day. I will make a video. Send me the picture on Facebook or Instagram, and I will put it in a video with y'all's link. It'll be on the deal, because this is going to be for Team August. Let's show people that we care. Let's show August that we care if you're able to. Like I said, Morgan said, even if you wear a blue shirt, or just paint Team August. Paint Team August on your cheek. I'm going to do it on my forehead. I got a big old forehead. But I appreciate everyone coming. I appreciate everyone that can help. Stephanie says it's going to be a party. Yes, it will. It'll be a Team August party. And hopefully August will be laughing and laughing and laughing so much that she won't be able to go to sleep. Oh,
Right.
Deadpool said blue phone.
Oh, no, Deadpool. PG-13, honey.
He's talking about our special mask.
Oh, yeah. Flirtatious mask.
Yeah, and you never know. Flirtatious and Simo Hilly might just pop in on the act. So y'all might get to get Flirtatious and Simo Hilly messy as well. Like I said, we'll just make a big old party of it.
Well, if August had to pick, I think anybody would be flirtatious. she'll be like, when you go on there and you have your wig on, she'll be like, Mama, is that Uncle Simo? I'm like, honey, no, that's flirtatious. Nuh-uh, that's Uncle Simo. He got him a wig. And then when you come on with the hillbilly and you got the hat backwards, she goes, Mom, who is that? And I don't call it, but she says, Mama, that a redneck. Is he from our state? I'm like, no, honey.
Deadpool saying thongs are flip flops and sandals.
Yeah, totally, Deadpool. Totally.
But I appreciate everyone coming here. And especially thank you to the anonymous person that is paying for August and Morgan's shirt.
Yeah, thank you
From
so
the bottom of
much.
my heart, I love each and one of y'all, and I'm here. That's what I'm here for. This is what SEMO's about. I mean, you never know what I'm going to do, but I'm always here for SEMO family. And Morgan, if you got anything special you want to say to anybody, everybody?
That's it. I greatly appreciate everybody that joined us tonight, and thank you for everybody that has said some great words in the chat. And I greatly appreciate you, SEMO, and Miss SEMO, for helping me out with this this stream tonight. Let me come on and let everybody know I greatly appreciate everybody, and we love you. And from me and from August, we love you and love everybody in the chat. Have a great night. Stay safe.
Because as you being SEMO family, you know it's a SEMO thing. And you
What
never know.
Billy's gonna do next.
You know what we're gonna do next. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.